Just got done doing some maintenance, regular stuff on the truck, oil change, rotate the tires. I did do the rear fuel water separator. See if I can get you up there and see the new one. If it'll focus, probably not, but I did do a new one yesterday. And instead of running the same fuel filter in the front, I have the Black Market Performance. I'll show you quick. CAT adapter kit. So I'll be doing a quick video installing that. I already have the filter marked there on mileage and the date, so when I go to change it, I know the last time I did it. So if you didn't know, it's kind of hard to see. That is the front filter, fuel filter location on these Rams, driver's side. Yellow knob there's the drain. First thing I'm going to do is drain it. There's two bolts right there holding it in, sensor on the front and one on the rear plugged in. So I'll drain it, get it all unhooked and pulled out, and then kind of do some more explaining on how the new one works and gets installed. So got some cardboard laid out. First tip, especially if you don't get rid of the factory one, that is the drain hose right above the front axle. Best thing is to get a tube. This is just a little spare piece of landscape tubing to catch that, drop it lower, and direct it into a bucket. Otherwise, if you don't have something like that, it's going to drip all over your axle and just make a mess. Tip number 2, you can see I spilt a little bit. Got a little overzealous and opened up the top too quick. But takes an 1.1/8" socket to loosen that, and then you can hear it now draining more. But we'll just help drain, let some airflow get into the top and pull the rest of the fluid out. I'll probably pull the filter as well, look at it, and then put the top back on it, try to hold everything together, and then pull it all out. So factory canister is out. Here was the filter in it. Not too bad. It's doing its job. Here's the drain you can see from the top. This is a line going to the CP3. I'll show you why. I cut that off in a sec. Other than that, the 2 bolts I showed you, there was a third one on the back side I could not see, but got that out, no issues now. This isn't a sensor up here. This is for the fuel heater connector. There is nothing on the black market for that, but I might look into that I live in Colorado. This is the fuel feed line, but that's off. But yeah, all out. And then now I'll show you the black market kit all put together, ready to go in. So bolts, washers, lock nuts, good to go. I pulled that sensor, the water fuel sensor, out of the bottom side there, you can see, and installed it just hand tight. Both 90s. The feed is there on the right side. I did use a little bit of tape, thread tape for that. And then the 90 on the left side, or center I should say, is going to the CP3. Now, if you're careful, you can cut that quick connector off the factory fuel line to go into the CP3 like I did. Just make sure you don't cut too deep, because this line is a hard line wrap. So it's an inner hard line wrapped with the rubber hose material. So you just kind of make a quick cut on it and then slowly cut the outside rubber off of the barbs, if that makes sense, and then you can attach it. So super easy to connect. Now I'll show you it all installed. Real quick, I will show you, let it focus. Those 2 are the mounting holes. You need a 1/2" socket to mount the new black market kit, and it does mount a little bit higher. You can see right here, these 2, and that one to the right is the old factory canister location. If you do put it all together like me, it is way easier to pull it up from the bottom, so that's what I did. I kind of pushed it up there from the bottom real quick and let it rest. And if anyone wants to hook me up with a nice mat to lean over the side of my truck, Summit Racing or Napa, that'd be awesome. Well, peeps, all installed. You can see that nice clean connection to the CP3 like stock now. Everything's all good and tight. One thing too, make sure you cut your hoses so they're not running way long and they're cut to right length, so you don't got these weird swoops and extra length to push fuel through. I will say everything was awesome. Something, oops, I am having trouble with though, is getting her to prime. I did have the outlet to the CP3 unhooked to try to let pressure through so it wasn't airlocking itself. But damn, it just shows how weak the factory lift pump is, man. That is all. So it is the next day. Mustache is gone, sadly, after Cinco de Mayo now. But wanted just to wrap up the video quick. Like, subscribe, guys. It helps out a ton. Let me know what you want to see, and stay tuned for future stuff. I keep saying it's coming, but trust me, guys, that's going to get lifted. Already got the wheels for it, picking out tires, and some engine stuff, further engine stuff, I should say, soon to come. So thanks a bunch.